Test 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Going live. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Let's do this. Yes. Last one of the case. Time to get another one. What will he have next week? It won't be this. It's the last one. Oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's all I gotta say. Uh-oh, hold on. Check. There we go. Much gooder. All right. I've brought you all here today to talk about a timeshare. How's everybody doing over there in Chatland? That's right here. I'll show you. You guys right there. That's all y'all right there. How you guys doing over there? Hello. Good day. Hello. Chip, Perio, and all that. Uh-oh. The ghost of Camo Davis here. Send me money! Dick Trickles. Oh, I love it. Oh, where's my pointer? Hey, there's Polly Girl. There's the ghost of Camo Dave. And Dick Trickles. I love it. Bree, come on, girl. Hello, mate. He said, damn. A floral designer. That sounds fun. What up? What up? What up? There's my Carolyn. Hello, everybody else. Beanie and Marilyn and Pam and all y'all out there in chat lands. So, hey, there's Pa Steve. Bruh. Oh, up there's Charles. Squirrel bait. At least I'm not in jail. There's Valerie. What's up, Val? Was she drunk again? I don't know. Probably. Linda Lady Redskins. A 6? Oh, a 9.1. Ooh, I like that one. First time catching me live. Oh, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Whether it's a good treat or not, I don't know. Oh, I got a good one in an 8. Trying to be a very delicious person. What was he thinking? Ruined his life and Morgan's. Well, I don't think he ruined Morgan's life. We all know that Morgan does that all by herself. She doesn't even need any help, hardly. Let's get started. All right. Bruh. Oh, yeah. You all are pieces of shit for kicking someone when they are down and enjoying it. Cool. We're all pieces of shit. It's Nana Cat. What's up, Nana Cat? All right. Well, we might as well get into it. And, hey, you know, whatever, man. You're not the one that's on the end of rage texts and all kinds of other bullshit from people that, you know, that just see shit, say shit, and that's about it. But here's the deal. Yes, Morgan was arrested for extortion. Word on the street. She has a court date. She's out. She has a court date for 8/31 at 8:30. And all this time, well, she got mad at me because I said she ruins every relationship she gets into. Well, that's slander. My lawyers. I talked to Johnny, and Johnny's going to do this. And well, here the whole time, come to find out that I'm driving my rich boyfriend's car, my rich boyfriend, and all this other. Yeah, Johnny B apparently was working on her shit to get her on out of here. Get out. But yeah. And she's doing live streams, talking all kinds of mad shit about him, and then deleting them and all this other bullshit. Well, I guess apparently the word is that's out there is that I guess she faked some black eyes and stuff and was posting them and doing all this other stuff, and he did this and he did that and but anyway, yeah, she said give me $400,000 or so. I guess he was like, nope. And called the popos, I guess. I don't know. I mean, this is the word out there, but yeah, the mugshot and the police report, all that, it was all there, and it was all circling around, and it was making its rounds, and I must have got at least. I've been busy with family stuff. I've been doing stuff, but I must have got at least 5 emails with the same picture and the same thing. And here, click on here and search this name and do this. And it was all over. She overplayed her black eye. She overplays her black eye and him caring who hears about it. Apparently. Oh, man. She had life on easy mode and managed to fuck it up. Exactly. What dude I say? 400K, but I thought she was YouTube rich like Tater. Yeah, right. Hey, there he is. There he is. There's Mr. Wilkes. Yeah, we're going to be referencing him a little bit here. But, you know, and the title of this is Self-sabotage. And it is. It isn't that anybody else did it to her. It isn't that anybody set her up. It isn't that anybody went out of their way to do anything to her. She did it herself. She does it herself. And I say it all the time. I try to be on her side. I try to go, come on, Morgan, you can do it. I try to root for her, but she makes it very, very hard. Well, I said that. I made a video. I just said what I saw. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. She didn't like it. I got a barrage of rage texts. Again, Merry Christmas. Crickets. Not a fucking thing. Hope all is well. Just checking in. Again, crickets. So you just say, fuck it. So you don't do anything anymore. Oh, but she gets all pissed off at you. Then she finds your number. Then she knows your name. Then she can find you in her address book to fuck you and fuck you, Lonnie, and all this and this, that, the other thing. And I was everything but a good man. And she went off. And I'm like, hey, whatever. You want to be mad, be mad. That's fine. See, I'm not like a lot of these other folks that actually get tangled up with her and wind up with the shitty end of the stick. I just get rage text and screamed at on live streams and bad mouth. I don't have to deal with her, right there in front of me. I just talk about her here and there. Some good, some bad, some indifferent. Depends on what she's doing. And it's her own doings. And I said, and I will say this over and over and over again. The troublemaker's here. Not you, Bree. This guy. What's up, AM? But, yeah, I don't care if you quarter and call, but yeah, whatever, man. That's a little bit crazy. A little bit. He's not very bright. I may be getting down here. I respect your opinion, but yeah, you can be kind of blinded and see this chick on YouTube, and you can see how fun she is, and she's just a barrel of laughs, and she just lays it all out there, and but if you pay attention to her and you watch her, you know she's a little she's a little off. But hey, so you want to be a good guy and you're going to blame him. Sure, come to my house. Here you go. Have my garage. Do this. Meet my kids. Here's my mom. Eat my food. Stay here. Do whatever. I know, he's such a horrible person. He is definitely to blame. Yeah, she didn't fuck it all up. She didn't go, hey, dickhead, you're my simp. And she called him that. I heard her many times. And any of you who watched her on her live streams, no, she did that shit. You all know she did that shit. So yeah, it's his fault because he said, well, let me give this girl a chance. Come on into my house. Come into my home. Here's my children. Yeah, she's on her little live streams, and she's calling me her husband and all this other stuff. We haven't even met yet. But hey, I know it's part of her shtick. It's a YouTube thing. She needs that money, but whatever. We'll give her a chance. Come on in. So he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. It's his fault for giving her everything. Here you go. Get your dogs out of that fucking truck. Don't live in that. Live in my house. Here's my parents. Here's my kids. Here's this. Here's everything. You're right. Johnny B is a horrible, disgusting fucking person. And I hope I never run into anybody like that would do stuff like that for me. God forbid. Because the first thing I would do was fuck it all up. No, it isn't his fault. It isn't his fault at all. What's up, Carrie Joe? You know, he might have made a bad mistake, a bad decision for hooking up with her after some people already, and, you know, but anyway. But what I was saying was, she ruins every single relationship she's ever in. And it's not just her, you know, romantic ones or whatever you want to call. All of them. And somebody just said something about Dawn. But yeah, Dawn's one. Pam G's in here. She's another one. Yeah, Dave had Dawn on the phone. But yeah. And David Welks, another one. Sure, come on in. Use my garage. I'll help you with this. I'll show you how to do this. I'll teach you how to do this. We'll do this. Here, meet my family, meet my wife. Here, hang out, do whatever. Oh, he's this, he's that. He's trying to do this. He's a prick. He's that. And yeah, so I guess that's his fault too. There you go. What is that common denominator? Donate my Kickstarter. Yes, that is it. That is the words. But and you know, and you got you got Dave with all his stuff that he is doing for her, and all the mad shit that she was talking, and again, he was away. Her truck was broke. She had a rental truck. She crashed it. $4,000. $4,000. Now, mind you, at the same time, she's bragging that she was making $50,000 a month. You know, 30-some thousand on Patreon because, you know, all her patrons, you know, those ones, ooh, Morgan, ooh, shake your titties, Morgan. Ooh, get in the milk bath, Morgan. Dump some milk on your titties, Morgan. Ooh, Morgan, I'll be your patron. I'll pay you $10 a month. Ooh, Morgan. So she's making like $30,000 over there. She's making like $20,000 on YouTube. So she's making $50,000 a month and bragging about it. But yet somehow she can't afford $4,000 to fix a truck that she wrecked. And then poor Dave, he goes, his truck breaks down. He tries to rent a truck and they're like, nope, can't do it. Why? Oh, that's right. Morgan fucked me without a reach around her lube. Oh my goodness. But it's not her fault. You're right. It's not her fault. It's Johnny B's fault. You people trip me out, man. It's not her fault. You're just so mean. You're kicking her when she's down. How many times has she been down? And how many times have people put their hand down and said, come on, I'll help you up. And all she did on the way up was punch them in the face, kick them in the balls, and fall back down again. Kicking someone when she's down. Did you read a text about leverage of her army that I had to remove my post? Yeah, when she was rage texting me, what's up? No, where am I at there? Hey, what's up? When she was rage texting me, she was telling me that my video was slander and she was going to sue me. I'm like, oh, stand in line. Tater's already suing me. Pennsylvania's going to be pretty busy with Morgan and Tater flying in to sue me. I'm I'm like, whatever. But yeah, it's funny that it's not her fault. It's not her. It's not her fault. It's always somebody else's fault. And again, kicking her when she's down. She's the one who threw herself down there. Nobody pushed her down. Nobody knocked her down. She threw herself down there. And again, when people extend their arm, come on. You need a break, girl. You just need a break. I'll give you a break. And she goes, I hooked another one. I hooked another one. It'll be a matter of time. Set your watch, kids. 3 weeks and I'll be out of here. It won't be my fault, though. I'll suck the life out of somebody else. Remember the guy that she was trapped in his garage? The garage door was broken and he was holding her hostage. Whatever happened to that guy? But yeah, man, it's just nuts, man. Tater, Morgan Love Connection. A match made in hell. A match made in YouTube nomadic hell. Oh, man. Okay, so where's the kick? Where's the kick? She faked a black eye and wanted $400K. Did I make that up? Was that me? Did I email her or text her and say, this is what you should do? Did I do that? Okay, so where's the kick? She got arrested. Was it a lie? So, whenever the news says, today there was 4 men that were caught and arrested for carjacking, and these young youths, blah, blah, blah. You're kicking them when they're down. You're a sick individual for reporting. What am I doing? Who's kicking who? Who's kicking who there? Do you see my foot? Where is it at? Who's kicking who? She did it. She did it. I didn't do it. She did it. Yes, she is out. Again, we're on the streets. 8:31 at 8:30 is her court date. Let me Morgan arrested for extortion. Boom, kicking her when she's down. Oh, shouldn't say that. Morgan didn't do anything and was arrested. She needs our love. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? She doesn't have a court date. Hopefully she gets one soon. There, no kick. That nasty old Johnny B, he wanted her out of his house. He was trying to fix her shit so she could get the fuck out. Oh, he's horrible. He's disgusting. She didn't do anything. She was just showing her love. She just said, oh, how can I do? I'm going to fake a black eye. Poor Johnny. Kicking her when they're down. She's down again. What did I do? Oh, let's see. Oh, the dogs. I know everybody always wants to know about the dogs. Last I heard, the dogs were Johnny. Boom. There's another kick. Kicking her when she's down. I know. She should have took him to jail with her. She loves him so much. Why am I kicking her when she's down? I'm a horrible person. What the hell? She does something stupid. She does something moronic over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I say she did it, and I'm kicking her when she's down. What do you want me to do? Go lick her butthole? Tell her what a good girl she is and pat her on the head? The fuck you talking about, kicking somebody when she's down? And all my live streams, by the way, my past Thirsty Thursdays for the last, 4 or 5 of them, have all got demonetized, and I had to scratch and claw and beg and plead and ask for a review, and then 4 days later, after it got all the views it's going to get, it gets monetized. So please, give me a thumbs up at least. Do something. After this is over, go back and leave a comment. Do something, because I sure as hell ain't going to get any money out of this. Even though I got like 240 people in here, And I'm not going to see anything because it's going to get demonetized for some reason. But anyway, so she is the advantageous one. She's the one that takes advantage of people and then spins it around. She goes and she makes live streams and I'm driving my rich boyfriend's car. And I ask his permission for everything. I say this and that and that, and I have permission to say all this. And then 2 live streams later, Johnny's a fucking asshole. His kids are that, and he doesn't want me talking about this, and it's too much of his personal. Oh, I thought you asked though. You just told us a little while ago. But that's not her doing anything. And she didn't do nothing to Dawn. No. She didn't do nothing to Pam G and other people. She didn't do nothing to Dave Wilkes. No. It's all of us just jumping on her and kicking her when she's down. You kidding me? Nobody kicking her when she's down. Everybody's giving her so many chances over and over and over again. She needs to stay in jail, is what she needs. That's exactly what she needs. That way she can't do anything dumb. She can detox from everything, even maybe her stupid thoughts. I don't know if Tater has anything to do. I doubt it. It's just one of them fucking things. YouTube's just weird. I get blasted, and then again, like I say, I request a review, and they review it and go, "You're right, we were wrong." So something in the little robots, the little bots are going, he said this, or he did this, or he made mention of this, but yeah, when a person actually does it, boom. Well, and she does things, you know, she knows if you, well, here, let's talk a little bit about it. I'll direct you over here to Mr. Welk's channel. You can go over there and check it out. This video here, it's a live stream. He kind of breaks it down. There's a lot of good stuff in there, a lot of good information in there. And Mo Bang! In case it gets demonetized. Thank you.
Yay!
Do appreciate it, because it probably will. But yeah, there's some good stuff in here. I'll play a couple little clips. We'll scrub through it here and see see some stuff. But you know, he went through it. He went through the stuff, and some of the crap is, you know, if you followed along, even if you followed Morgan, you were there with it the whole time and you seen this guy's face, you seen him helping her out and all the shit that she said. Let's see, where are we at here?
Racked up. Since all these people believe that she's so innocent.
There we go. Let's see what
she got arrested today. Yeah.
Oh my. Shaky.
Yeah. RDP, what is up? Yeah, y'all hit that like button. I appreciate it. We got 231 people on the live.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
This one where
what did she get arrested for? You know, let me pull that back.
She got arrested. She got arrested for what is it? Extortion.
Yeah.
She told Johnny B that if he didn't pay her $400,000, she wasn't going to leave and she was going to squat on his property.
But it's
something like that.
But we're kicking her when she's down, and it's Johnny's fault.
But then I let it go again. I was like, let me fix my truck. Let me get past this. Let me just you know, mindset. My channel is over 4,000 subs. I'm not anywhere near the 168. It's not the principal thing that drives my business is YouTube. It's not. It takes too long to do videos.
Yeah, it does take too long.
Misdemeanor.
Oh, that's when he's reading us. He's been back here.
Get a reaction out of her in a negative light towards me. So if you can imagine, that's somebody that she's working with on a truck that I've let her stay in my shop. Imagine somebody she's, quote, so in love with. Oh yeah, Boo's talking like crazy. But even when she was sober, I would show up to this shop sometimes and I would think that she was sober. Think she was sober. Maybe not.
Well, that's another thing. I joked about it earlier. Dave had he when she was coming over, he knew about her issues. So, he talks about it here in this live. But there's there's beer in the fridge and there's stuff here and there. He cleared all that shit out except one bottle of vodka that was wrapped up and hidden in the bathroom. And she managed to fucking find it and drink it all. A lot of people get a lot of people to help them grow their channel. And even if he did, so what? So that gives you carte blanche to fucking talk trash, do everything, smash up somebody's truck and brag and go, I make 50 grand a month and I'm not paying $4,000 to fix your fucking truck. Screw you, pal. Fix my shit. Take stuff out of this Bronco and put it in mine. And I'm taking your fucking generator, by the way, too. And I'm out of here. Screw you, pal. Oh. So just because maybe even if he did want her to help him grow his channel, that gives her the right to do all that. Man, get the hell out of here. Get out of her ass. Get your head out of her ass. Get your lips off of her taint. You're not getting any. And if you think any different, go over and join the crowd. Go on over, get her in your place, snuggle up next to her, and then guess what? In a month or two, you'll be right here with us, screaming the blues and talking about all the shit that she did and how she is so horrible. Go ahead.
Yay!
Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you. I'll give you her phone number. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. I do miss my Honda Jenny. No, my friend, you're the one that is disillusional. That's delusional. Yes, that's you. You're delusional as hell. Like I said, go ahead, hook up with her, be her friend, give her some money, fix her truck, pet her dogs, buy her things, give her some alcohol, give her some good advice, do whatever you want. Open up your home to her. And I guarantee you, like I said, in a month, you'll be calling Dave. What's this number? What does this bitch do? Yeah, I hate her too. Can I get on your lawsuit? You'll be right there along with everybody else that got involved with her in real life. Trust me. You'll be right there. Oh, man. Like I said, I was the fortunate one. I was the fortunate one. One of the fortunate ones. I just talked about her on YouTube. Had a conversation with her. And, well, Dave even said that when she was, when she was good and she was sober, she was being real, she wasn't that bad. She had good ideas and she was all this. And I talked to her. I had 2 really nice conversations, long ones, like an hour or more. And she was interesting. She was an interesting person. She was fun to talk to. She was a blast. I was very entertained. It was interesting. But then, it's like, then you just, like I said, I wasn't bugging her or anything. It's like, Christmas came around and we had those conversations. I had her number. I'd text Merry Christmas. Nothing. Then I waited a while, and I'm not talking like a week. I'm talking months, even like a year. Just checking in. How's things going? Are you okay? Because remember, she took that year off. That's why she's ragging on Nikki. No, Nikki has this. Well, yeah, because Nikki didn't take a year off. But anywho, so then you, just checking it. Nothing. But then when you piss her off, then she finds your number. Then she'll rage text the shit out of you. Call you all kinds of stuff. Here's some real fighting words. Morgan, do you want to fit the free hat I got off your back? Oh, man. But yeah, she's funny. She's funny. But yeah, if you go over and check out David's live stream. I don't know if one of my mods want to leave a link to Dave's channel. You can go over and check that out. He's got all the deets, talks all about it. But again, like I said, I've had I've had at least 10 emails going, did you see? Did you hear? Did you see? Did you hear? With that mugshot and the report and everything, all that. I was like, wow, man, everybody is going off on this stuff for sure. Let's see where we at.
Gotta be kidding me, right? The guy is dead.
Oh,
that's just bad taste. And then saying that you created the model that Nikki follows.
There we go.
Yeah, come on. Nikki wants nothing to do with you. She'll never make a video like this because she doesn't have to. She's got great products that support her. People.
Yeah. Oops.
She's an amazing in the glass. I think the Patreon channel is going to get, locked down and blocked.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
The damage, I said to her the day that it happened, take it to Jerry. Let's get it fixed. I'm not worried about it. I'm just glad you weren't hurt because trucks are things. I didn't get upset when my truck got hit. What I got upset about was that I couldn't go to rental vehicle and get another rental vehicle while my truck was being fixed. So I ended up having to fix it myself because I couldn't rent a truck. I didn't get it professionally done. I did it myself. I didn't do any paint work. I didn't replace the fence.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff like that, and he talks to Dawn on the phone. He is Nikki Delventhal, camp girl. I'll talk about her in a bit here. Oh, hang on, I almost missed something. Let me get over here. Damn it. All right, Morgan in jail. Eric having nightmares. His garage will not be collected. And Mike insulting people for not hitting the like and subscribe button. Was there some sale on stupid pills the rest of us missed?
Yay! Yay!
Thank you very much. And thank you, Pam. To appreciate it. There's the link. You can go check his out. It was a nice live stream. Lots of information on there. And he talks about me. He says my name. So you get to hear him say, BlindViews, what's up, Lonnie? Valerie, thanks, Val.
Yay!
So yeah, it's good stuff. Nikki Delventhal says, well, YouTuber Morgan once friended. Yeah, Nikki and we'll go through it real quick. Nikki and Nikki was she was a cheerleader and some other stuff. I mean, Nikki had her shit together. Nikki was stuff before the YouTube world, right? So Nikki did the whole I live in a Prius with my dog Camper. So it's Nikki Delventhal and Camper Delventhal. They live in a Prius. Well, they don't anymore, but they did. And that was her thing. Well, her and Morgan did a video or two together where they met up and they did one of Morgan's lives and all other stuff. But, and I will say Morgan was setting high. She was setting pretty in YouTube world. She was doing good. She had a shitload of subscribers and her videos got big time views and she was doing very well for herself. She could have been living large. She was sitting on the top and she ruined it. Nobody else did. Nobody kicked her and nobody did anything. She did it herself. But anyway, so Nikki got on it and Nikki took off. Whether it was because of Morgan or not, who knows? Who cares? But again, like I always say, I can say, go over and watch David Wilkes. Go over and check out his channel, check out his stuff, and there you go. Well, everybody in here, all 240 some people that are in here right now can all go over and go, eh, and go away. It's not up to me, just like it's not up to Morgan to grow a channel. Yeah, you can say, well, here you get to put your face in front of all my people, but you have to keep those people's attention. I can send you 1 million people, but if you're putting out garbage and all those 1 million people go over and go, you might get 1 or 2 people. If you're good, like Nikki was, your channel goes, whoo. So yeah, it's not just, oh, well, you know, it's real simple. You have to keep those people. Again, I talk about channels. I can say, Bunny plays here, one of my favorite channels, go over and check her out. And if you're not into what Bunny's doing, then you're not going to stay and watch Bunny. It's not, I don't deserve any of the credit for their successes or their failures. I'm just saying, this is something I like. This is something I saw. You might like it too. Go over and check it out. And there you go. But if they're not doing their end, like putting out good stuff, or they don't have that personality, then you're not going to stay. So yes, it's not, you don't give credit to Morgan for their successes or their failures. Oh, well, her channel tanked because she was on Morgan. No, that's not the reason. So yeah, that's the way I feel about that. But Nikki took off, and Nikki got deals, and Dave talks about it in his live stream too. But yeah, she got given this fucking $100,000 vehicle with a pop top and all. Here, try it out for a month or so. Yeah, here, not not rent this. No, here, check it out for a while. And her and her mom were in it for a little bit, but yeah. So she's doing very, very well. So she did upgrade her vehicle. She's not in the Prius anymore. Yes, she has deals, and she probably has people behind the scenes working for her and doing all that stuff. God bless her. Good luck. And isn't that the goal for somebody who wants to be a big YouTube star? So you're going to knock Nikki for doing it? I think not. But in the same time, what did Morgan do? Morgan decided, I'm going to go to Tennessee, and I'm going to get off YouTube and go poof for a year. And then I'm going to come back and everyone's going to be here. And what she found out was things changed a little bit. And then that's when she got all shitty and started talking bad about Nikki. I don't know what happened exactly, and I don't know where it went, but they started to have a little tiff. I don't know if they both knew they had a tiff, but yeah, Morgan talked mad shit about her for a while. Well, that's because Nikki does, and I could be that too, but I took a year off and I did this and I did no. But it's not Nikki's fault. Nikki does very well, and she did it by working for it and moving forward. Correctamundo. Exactly. Mr. Beast Management Company. Well, whoever she's managed by, good for her. Again, I want to be a big YouTube star. I want to make YouTube my career. I want to make YouTube videos and get paid and do nothing else. Hey, you successfully did that. You created a brand and you have this, that, the other thing. You're an idiot. No, that's what you're supposed to do. All you wannabes are angry. And that was one of her angry texts, her fucking rage text. Morgan, oh, you want to be a big YouTube star? I do not want to be a big YouTube star. I could give 2 shits less. I don't care about being a YouTube star. I don't have the fortitude. I don't have the ambition. I'm not, even like Camo Day would get up and make 3, 4, 5 videos a day. I don't have that much ambition or desire for YouTube to do that. There's no way. Even if I had this squeaky cam and did 0, yes, and was 0 production, 0 effort productions, even if, I still wouldn't, because I don't care that much about YouTube. It's a couple extra bucks here and there, and it's something for me to do to keep me out of my wife's hair. That's it. That is it. But she's like, you just want to be a big YouTube star. Yeah, you just want to be all bitchy. So I scream about you on my channel and you want to hear my name when you're on my channel. I don't know. I see, I form an opinion, I speak. I didn't make anything up. I just said what I saw. And you didn't like it, so whatever. I'm glad you said that. I just caught that. Sorry, I'm looking over once in a while because first of all, there's way too many people in here for my blind ass to keep track of. But yeah, Nikki doesn't slutsy herself going live on YouTube being drunk. Yeah, well, and I was watching Lamont at Large or whatever channel he was doing it on, Black Bigot or whichever channel it was. But anyway, I think it was like a month or two ago, and he was talking about why is Morgan jealous of Nikki and all this other stuff. And he kind of made the one part of it, he said something that made a good analogy. Like, Morgan went to that place where she went, where I was just talking about, where she's, oh, my Patreon, go over here and I'll do this and do that. And I'm sure she probably has an OnlyFans. And, the milk baths, getting in the milk in her lingerie and dumping milk on her and posing nude with a flag on her hood and all that stuff. She went from being sexy to sleazy, where Nikki doesn't really do the sexy thing. I call Nikki a beast because, well, before she had her knee injury, but I mean, her and Camper, they would go hiking and they'd be climbing up these hills on these little paths. And she was just like going up there, and she was a beast. And she's not like a little tiny girl. I'm not saying she's like fat or anything, but she's a fit chick. She's thick. She's got muscle. She's got, stamina. She's toned. And, and sure, she'll get in a bathing suit and jump in a creek or a stream or a lake or something. And sure, she got a nice big old ass, so she shows it, but it's not done like, ooh, look at me, or, she's not taking her top off and painting her tits and slamming them against the fucking t-shirt on a garage and doing all this other stuff. She is, tastefully doing a little enticing thing with the body here. And it's not like Morgan. Morgan went over the edge to sleazy, where, so, it's apples to oranges in my opinion. And it's just my opinion. It's just, an old blind guy looking on. And it's just, again, it's the way I see it. I do want to take a break real quick and thank the folks that support this crazy little stupid ass channel of mine. Oops, wait, there it is. Boom. Love a big ass. Me too. I like me a thick girl. I like a booty. I am a leg and an ass man. That thigh and ass part right there. Yeah, that's me. You can have them little twiggy girls. Come on now. I like big butt. Oh, no, I won't go there. But, yeah. No. But, yeah. So in my opinion, Morgan just, she, like the title says, she self-sabotages. She was on a path to go thick and Puerto Rican. Yeah, I do like a Puerto Rican girl. I love me a nasty old Hispanic girl. But Morgan could have been, I don't know, She could have definitely had a couple play buttons by now. She could have been making really good money. She could have been taking all those harebrained ideas that pop into her head, and she could have made them reality. She could be doing a whole lot. Yeah, and that's why I say she needs to stay in jail. That way she can't drink. She can get detoxed in there, get dried out. Drama versus adventure. That's a good way to put it. I like that. Drama versus adventure. Yes. We never know. I'm sure he'd be on the phone with somebody. I like him fly as a board. What is Nikki's channel? Nikki Delventhal. Nikki Delventhal. Most her know she self-sabotages herself by her simp army. Yes, her simp army. You got that right. They are blind. They don't care. She can do no wrong. Because they all think, and I made a video a long time ago. Zucchini lasagna and ricotta. Who's coming for dinner? Beaming face with smiling eyes. And it was entitled, "What is the Allure of Unstoppable Morgan?" And most of the things were basically, she's not gorgeous. She's a pretty girl, but she's not gorgeous. So she's approachable. And everybody thinks she's obtainable because she's pretty, but she's a little crazy. So everybody goes, well, those crazy pretty girls, I could get with that. And I think that's the main allure with all her simps. She isn't that, thank you, Pam. And Bree and Pam both put links up to Nikki's channel. And, but yeah, I think that is the big allure of Morgan is that she looks approachable. She looks obtainable. And these nutbags think that if they keep throwing her money, they can actually get a taste. How's my favorite Tater hater? It's Gary.
Yay!
Yay, Gary. Oh. So yeah. I can't watch a train wreck waiting to happen and support her habits by watching her. I was always rooting for her. I was always hoping that she would get her shit together because, again, she was on the top. She was riding the wave. She was doing good. I mean, she was just blah, 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 blah. And she was, I started watching her when she was trying to back that old rickety RV out of the driveway of her house, and it didn't get but a block down, and it's at the stop sign. it died, and she had to be out, and she was still in the parking in the driveway. And I mean, when I first started watching it, it was a mess from then, and I just kept watching, and I couldn't turn away. Like Carrie Jo said, a train wreck. It's like, there's horrible stuff in there, but I have to slow down and I have to keep looking. I know I shouldn't, but I got to. And I was rooting for her too, especially when she gets a stable man. Yeah, but it's just, and so I kept watching, and you watch her, and then she gets in the Bronco, and she's got the dogs, and you're like, oh my God, come on, girl. And she's doing this and that and the other, and then I don't know, just one thing after another, and it's always somebody else's fault. It's never her fault, and the world's against her. And then she starts telling stories. She starts doing these live streams for hours upon hours upon hour. And it's like, I owe this much. I make this much money. And last year I made this much money on YouTube. I owe this much money in taxes in California. And I paid this much and I still owe this much. And now I make this much. And, you know, I don't know. And so people, you know, right there, even if you are a fan, yeah, I can be that way about some things too, character. Yeah, some things you just, you know. But to me, even if I was saying, going, okay, you know, I like her enough to be a patron, and I'll support her. I'll give her, you know, say you're a patron and you're giving her $10 a month or $5 a month. Once she says, I make $50,000 a month, I'm like, you don't need my $5. Fuck you. And I'm done. I'm out. So to be running around saying I make this and I make that and I made $300,000 or $400,000 on YouTube in 1 year and blah 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 blah, then to me that goes, oh hell no. You don't need my measly $5 or $10. You don't need none of my money. You got all these other people feeding you money. You definitely don't need mine. I'm out. That's the first thing I did. So I don't know why. Yeah. And can't pay to fix. I make $400,000 a year on YouTube. But do you think I'm going to pay $4,000 to fix his truck? No. But it's not her fault. It's Dave's fault. He's a moron. And we're kicking her when she's down. This shit just trips me out. It's so funny. It's not Morgan's fault. It's Johnny B's fault. He was the dumb one, and we're all kicking her when she's down. Oh, man. That's just too funny to me. I don't know what to say. I made $30 on YouTube last month. Best month ever. Yeah, I mean, when you're making that much money and you want people to be a member or donate or come over and watch or be a member of your Patreon or do whatever, the last thing in the world you're going to do is go, well, hell, I know you only make 30 grand a year. I make 400 grand doing this dumb shit. Give me your money. How fucking stupid is that? How stupid is that? I shake my tits on YouTube. She did. I don't think she does anymore. She probably still does all right. But when she took, that's what I'm saying, that when she, you're right, Rambler, nothing. But when she was at the top of her game, she was making damn good money. Lots and lots of money. She had lots of patrons. And again, even if you get $2 from, 1,000 people, that's $2,000. There you go. For doing nothing. I released my video early. And then you get AdSense and you're getting another, oh man, $20,000 or something a month. Come on. She was making bank. She was doing real good. And then she took that year off, did whatever the fuck she was doing, and then came back and then saw that Nikki was just blowing up, and she got pissed and started talking shit about Nikki. And then finding her next person that was being her best friend and had her back like no other to screw over, scream at, and kick to the curb. Because that's what she does. And that's what I'm saying. Unstoppable Morgan reminds me of Sniper Wolf. Oh, really? Sniper Wolf is, yeah, I know who she is, and I've seen her a couple times, but I don't know that much about her. Thank goodness. I could imagine. Hey, it's the radical one. What does he have to say? Have I got this right? She has a lawsuit against her from David, and she has an extortion charge pending. that's some serious stuff, and lots of attorney fees. Yes, Johnny B, which is my rich boyfriend. I'm driving my rich boyfriend's car. That's because he was fixing her truck so she would get the hell out. He wanted her gone, and she said, I'm not leaving. You give me $400,000 and I'll leave. And if you don't, I'm not going to. She even faked a black eye and all kinds of other bullshit. So he was like, okay. Okay. You want to play that? Yeah. So that's the extortion part of it. And again, the little arrest record thing, it was all floating all over the place. Her mugshot, that's what's on the thumbnail. And word has it that she has a court date on 8/31 at 8:30. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Get you all caught up. So yes, you are correct. And yeah, it is a lot of shit. And you know, she's out somehow. I'm not quite sure on that yet. Let's see. Now, the ice cream lady, I don't think there's anything going on with that. Oh, you can do it with makeup and all kinds of shit. Yeah, you can give yourself a black eye pretty easy. Yeah, if you have any kind of skills. Hell, one year I'm a Halloween fanatic and I didn't get a costume. All I did was I got some makeup before I had my neck tattoos, and I put a big gash and I opened it up with basically cotton balls and Elmer's glue, and then I got the wife's makeup and some other stuff, some paints and stuff, and I put little black dots in there and made it yellow and green and orange, and all those like big bruises on the outside and a little bit of, not the gushy blood, but a little bit of blood and stuff, and people were freaking out, man. So yeah, it's not hard to do a little black eye if you blend that out, just like doing a smoky eye. You just do it and you just blend out some purples and blues and get a little bit of yellows around the edges and shit. Yeah, it's not, fucking black eye is easy to do. Oh man, where am I at here? There we go. You just fake a black eye. I did accidentally recently trying to make homemade mascara. Fucked around and found out. Oh, I missed it though. I did see, I was kind of reading, but Jay said he's not suing her. I guess he could. He could, I guess. I'm assuming Morgan there. I've left it up to the courts to file charges if she stopped. And oh, okay, there you go. There, that clears that up.
Yay!
Thank you, kind sir. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I did read that, and I kind of got ahead of it. Yeah, I was just coming back to say that. Do not read Chuck's comment. Okay. Black eyes. Black eyes take more than 2 days. Yeah, black eyes are they hang around for a while. I've had several of those. Yeah, they hang around for a while. They go from that nice deep black, purpley color, and then they start fading into like a bluish, and then they get that that green and yellow and everything, and it kind of like, yeah, they take a nice long time. Black guys, black guys hang around for a while. That's right. I guess it could sound like that if I said black eyes. Black guys, they do linger. So, Tater, are you going to swipe some of her stuff from the truck since you're on your way to Johnny's house? Black ties. Black ties hang around. I don't think so. That rumor was around, but I don't believe that. I don't know. I don't really know for sure, but yeah, I don't really think the dog is. I think he probably sold it. I think he probably made a profit off of it, if anything. I'm sure he didn't rehome it. Here, do you want a dog? Here's a dog. You really want a dog? He probably said, dog for sale, dog for sale. Anybody want a dog for sale? I'm sure he didn't give it away. I'm sure Tater sold it. I consider Brazil case have a statute of limitations of 3 years. Criminal cases have no statute of limitations in South Carolina. Interesting. But yeah, she did it this time. And I don't know. I just think it's yeah, I kind of in the same ballpark there, Marilyn. He is a douchebag, but I don't even think he's that big of a douchebag. But I do think he sold it. I don't think he gave it away. I think he did sell it. So I will say this, and that is, again, I always rooted for Morgan. I always hoped she would get her shit together. She was at the top and working her way up. She could have been a Nikki Delventhal. Nikki is only on her, she's climbing and still going up. The future is looking bright. The outlook is good. And she could have been that way. But she self-sabotages all the time. She is her own worst enemy. It isn't all these people out there running there like, oh, we're out to get her. And no. You don't think there's people that are jealous of Nikki? You don't think there's people that wish Nikki didn't have any money and wish Nikki, that bitch, why does she get that? She's some fucking bitch with a dog. Why does she get that? Don't you think people are like that? Do you think she goes out and gets all liquored up and does stuff and goes and hangs out with people and tries to extort money from them and do all kind of nasty shit and then go, it wasn't me. Everybody tells lies about me. No. Morgan is her own worst enemy. And I still rooted for her. Even after she rage texted me, I'm like, whatever. If she wants to be mad at me, she has the right to be mad at me. I talked a little bit of shit about her. Wasn't nothing that she didn't say herself, but I guess she doesn't like to hear it from other people and have it thrown back in her face. So let her get mad. I don't care. I'm not like these folks. She didn't move into my house and destroy everything and, and talk all this mad stuff about, children or talk about their dad in front of children and be all weird and goofy, in front of children. If they watch these ridiculous videos of her, she didn't wreck my truck and not get it fixed in a rental truck. And now I can't rent a truck. She didn't come into my shop and be like the Tasmanian devil and run around and do all that. That shit didn't happen to me. They're the folks that, and Dawn, who was a good friend and drove around and, like even Dave said, she just needs somebody to drive her other truck around. But yeah, Pam G, she just, she was always behind Morgan, and she would she was championing Morgan all the time. Oh, I guess Pam must have sneezed one day and Morgan was in a bad mood. Now Pam's the worst person on the planet and all this other stuff, you know. But, you know, most people want her to do well, and that's why people like Dave, people like Johnny, and other people along her travels, along her path of destruction, that's why people have reached out and helped her. Even now, people are still probably going, Morgan, I have a shop. Come to my house and you can stay at my place. I'm sure there's plenty of people doing the exact same thing that Dave did those however many years ago it was. Come on over to I got a shop. I love Broncos. I know Broncos. I am a Bronco. I've got 9 Broncos. I got 12 Broncos. I got Bronco parts. Come on over. I got a welder you can use. I got this. I got that. Come on over. I'm sure there's lots of people doing it still. And they're all going to get caught up in the wrath of Morgan, and it's not going to be Morgan's fault. And she will find that hidden bottle of liquor no matter where you put it. And that's a euphemism for a lot of things. You know, she will find it, and she will find a way to self-sabotage and blame everybody else. I hope she gets whatever help she needs to get her wacky head together. I hope whatever happens for the best, and I hope she comes out okay. But she was there. She built herself up to a point, and she is the same person that built herself up, is the same person that took it all down. And everybody talking about, oh, we're kicking her when she's down. We're this, we're that. It's Johnny's fault. It's Dave's fault. They did that. She didn't need any help. She didn't need any help. She did it all by her little lonesome. And when she says out of her own mouth, yeah, I have a tendency the first sign of trouble, I run. And then she says it. And then when I say, well, you know, all her relationships she ruins because she bails on them. She just throws her hands up in the air and she runs. And I play a clip of her saying it. That's slander. I'm going to get my lawyer and I got Johnny, my rich boyfriend, and he's going to pay for it. Well, meantime, I didn't know that Johnny's trying to get her out of the damn house because she's a fucking lunatic. Well, there you go. It's all nuts. And there you go. Whatever happens. But, yeah. It's never her fault. It's always somebody else's fault. You're getting too old for these childish games, girl. You're getting far, far, far too old. It's time to grow up. Some people never do, and she seems to be one of those persons that just doesn't grow up and take responsibility. But maybe this will be the slap in the face, the kick in the taint that she needed, and maybe she'll get her shit together. One can only hope, but who knows? Who knows? But Tater, yeah, that's right. Tater crashed his little motorcycle and everybody, where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video? No, it wasn't a video. I didn't see it on video. I got a little screenshot of something that said from Tater, and it was Tater crashed. A 90-year-old lady said she didn't see me, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Motorcycle in a ditch, almost died, but I'm okay, yada, yada, yada. And now I guess the thing is that, I mean, of course, I almost died, but yeah, he needed to get a mirror and a headlight and some other little dinky things replaced. So from having a near-death experience, I had a scratch on my bike. So what was it? Was it a near-death experience, or was it a little ding because somebody didn't see and you had to go, oh no. Like I said, when he was driving down in his RV and that person was coming and they came over and his lane head on and he had to swerve off into the grass and go for a little bit. Oh my God, it was horrible. I saw my whole life flash. I think I saw St. Peter at the gate. Oh my God. Oh, my legs are still there. Yeah. Oh, it was horrible. It was the most traumatic experience I've ever had in my life. Oh my God. So, you got some grass and you kicked up some dirt and you had a little shake up, but so yeah. And then we got, his buddy Robert. Apparently, Robert, Mr. I work on stuff and use power tools in my sandals with my toes hanging out. I'm cutting stuff with power tools. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, apparently he got a bus, and he's gonna build that puppy out. And yeah, so he's gonna sell it later. Remember how Tater was all bus hungry? I wonder if Tater's gonna add that to his collection. I got my hobo Section 8 housing in the desert like Kevin. I got me my Harley that I almost died on because Ethel tried to run me off the road. I got my RV. Now I'm going to get me a schoolie that Robert's going to build. I wonder if Tater's going to do it. And if he doesn't do it, I wonder if he's going to get sad and make another video at BlindViews. Oh, he better stop. He's getting his cease and desist. He's probably getting served by now. Fucking guy. Still waiting on my papers, by the way. Still waiting for that knock on the door. That certified letter. Still waiting. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Squirrel Bay. Yeah. Because Scott and Terry, they made that awesome purchase. We bought land. We own it. We're only allowed to be on it for like a month. It's ours. Yeah, we own it. But you're not allowed to use it. No, we're not allowed to use it. But you own it. Yeah, we bought it. It's ours. We paid for it. But you can't use it. Yeah, that's right. We can't use it, but we bought it. Well, if we would build something or improve it and do something, then we could use it. But since we didn't, we can't use it. We're allowed to come visit our property for a couple days out of the year. And while Tater's up there, he was offered to use it for free. Yeah, because, hey, we only got like 2 months that we're allowed to use it. Why don't you suck up some of that time? Because we like just throwing money at land. Oh my. But hey, I guess they got land in Washington and I don't. That's almost like having a timeshare. Yeah. I only paid 50 grand for this timeshare. I can use it whenever I want 3 weeks out of the year. Oh my. Gotta fly. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure it was an interesting one. I know it was for me. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know the ins and outs. I did watch the video where they explained it, but it's Pacific Northwest stuff. I don't know what's going on up there. It's a crazy place. I don't know them rules. I'm on the other side of the country. I'm on the East Coast. I know what's going on in my neck of the woods. I don't care what kind of stupid rules they got over there. I'm not going there. I'm never going to buy land there. They can do whatever they want. But, yeah. Tater, he's just, it's 100,000 degrees in Arizona, but I bought property there and I'm the happiest I've ever been. Now I'm home and I'm happiest I've ever been to be home. And it's only 60 degrees. That's right. While everybody else is frying in the 90s, where I bought land that I hate being hot. So I bought land in Arizona. Yeah, I'm so happy to be home. I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I do miss my land because when I'm there, even when it's 90, I'm the happiest I've ever been. but I need a break because that BlindViews. He oh my God, these people. Some of these people just trip me out. Eric has complained about a dry camping site now charging for parking. Yes, Eric has to pay something. What a crime. The rest of us who have to pay a monthly mortgage, rent, electric, water, yeah, feel sorry for me. You are right. My heart bleeds.
Yay!
I feel the exact same way. I was listening to that shit too. I used to come up here and look. This casino, you used to be able to go over here, and now it's this much, and now it used to be this much on the weekend. Now it's this. Oh, now I gotta go in there and do. Oh, nope. They already got $100 from me. I'm not going in there. Take it easy, Carrie Joe. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know this isn't your kind of stuff. Listen to me blabber like this, but thanks for supporting me anyway, Carrie Joe. I always do appreciate you, for sure. You've been around a long time with me, and I appreciate every minute of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, here in PA the last couple of days, just the last like week or so, it's been real normal, average. You know, it's hot, it's humid, but it's not like disgusting hot. It's like in the 80s. That's what it is here in August, July and August. We get the run of the 90s and this and that, and we did. It was hotter. But yeah, it's been pretty business as usual summer around here. A little less rain than usual, but other than that, as far as temperatures and everything go and the humidity, it's been average. It's been pretty decent. Texas is disgustingly hot. Yeah. Thanks, Carrie. I was outside a while ago, and it's just lovely. Not humid. It was about 80, which was nice in the summer. Yeah, today was a little bit overcast in and out. It was one of those. It was overcast, and the sun would come out, and then would go back in. It was kind of weird, but yeah, it wasn't bad. There was a nice little breeze. But like I said, the last couple of days, and then at the end of the day, when the sun it was out, and it was hot. It was muggy, and it was But now that the sun just went down, I'm sure it's probably pretty nice out. But yeah, it's been pretty like I said, average, normal shit. So yeah, it's that's what it's like. But when you go to Arizona and you don't expect it to be hot, I don't know. Mr. Traveler, Mr. World Traveler. I don't know what the hell you were thinking. It's been extremely hot in Carolinas today. Was it less humid, cool 90? Yeah. Yeah, it's only supposed to be like 79 or 80 tomorrow here, which is like really cool. But hey, what are you going to do? So, yeah, there you go. That's my little riff about Morgan. A little update thing there on the tater tot. Because, come on. We all love the tater tot. East Coasters are moving there. I mean, it's gorgeous there. It's a beautiful countryside and all that. I don't like the politics and stuff because I like to be able to say things and I like to be able to carry my pew-pews. And if somebody wants to thump their chest and demand I call them a pigeon or a cake or whatever, and I don't feel like it and they're going to burn down my house, I can put a bullet in their head. That's why I stay here on the East Coast in states like that. if somebody breaks into my house, I don't want to have to jump out the window and run away like a little bitch while they steal everything. No, I want to be able to put a bullet in their head and call someone and say, come get them out of my house. That's what I like. That's why I don't like that West Coast shit. But we won't get into all that now, will we? New scary black rifle. Yeah. I am I'm thinking about going mañana. I might go tomorrow. I'm fond of Law and Order. That's right. Now, if we could just cut Philly out and shove them off into the ocean, Pennsylvania wouldn't be too awfully bad. We can contain Pittsburgh. But if we could just get rid of Philly, we'd be doing all right. If we could just make Philly part of New Jersey or some shit, because it's basically the same thing. They got the same dumb rules and everything else. My dad's in Pennsylvania. Carrie, let's go. That's right. We do love them here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Baltimore. Oh, man. You got that right. Yeah, I mean, I do. There's places in Maryland that I love. And I won't go anymore. It's just, they won't let me protect myself from the radical wackos that most of them, if they do get arrested, they don't get prosecuted anyway. They just set them free. Do you know this is the 36th time you've been in front of me, Mr. Jones? Yeah, and so what? Well, don't make it 37. Now go run along now. Have you learned your lesson? Sure have. See you next week, Judge. I'm outie. And there they go, snatching some other little old lady out of her car and driving it down the road till they get fucking, until they get run over. Oh, man. And then they get arrested, and there they are. How you doing, Judge? Are you back again? This is 37. Well, we'll make it aggravated assault. We'll keep you overnight and see you next week. Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't like that kind of stuff. But then again, if that guy has been arrested 36 times, snags that little old lady, punches her in the face and throws her on the ground, and she shoots him in his face, she'll go to jail for the rest of her life. Because she protected herself against a 36-time felon. That's what I love about the West. Oh, goodness. Gotta love that shit. Now, I just heard somewhere in Minnesota, the whole police force quit. They're like, yeah, fuck you guys. We're out. Do whatever you want. You're going to anyway. You don't need us. We'll go somewhere where we're appreciated. Toodles. I'm like, yay, I love it. Oh, man. Well, this has been a long one, an exhausting one. I've been spending some time with the weein'. Even though the wife's home, I've been over with the weein'. And that little girl wears me out. She beats me up. Again. Pick me up, do this, do that, again. I come home all sore. I feel like I was working out and was in a car crash on the way home from the gym when I'm done with that little kid. Oh, man. So, yeah, all this shit went down. And she's only getting cuter. She's only getting cuter, Marilyn. Oh, for sure. Yep, hope will catch me. Now flip me over. Again. I'm tired. Again. You're weeing camping this weekend. Uh-oh. Preparing to get marshmallows out of my hair. Oh, man. Yes, Meyer, it is true. Yeah, that's it, Lola. Yeah, catch me. That's the other thing we do with the ball. Bounce it to me. I bounced her. I got it. And then poof. Hope I can't see. Remember? Pow. Oh, yeah. Good times. Good times. Good times. What are you going to do? Oh, here from the command center. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you, Pam, for reminding me. I would have went and forgot all about it. See, that's why we keep you around. That's why we keep you around for sure. Because she did remind me. I didn't do it tonight. The bats didn't work there for a minute. I didn't think they wanted to come out and play. Fly, fly, my little winged friends. Find the tater. Poop on the tater. Look out for Morgan. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in her bad ways. Don't get caught up in her crazy silliness. Oh, thank you all and God bless. Yeah, go over and check out Dave. Thank you, kind sir. I do appreciate it.
Yay!
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this guy. I am going to call it quits. It's been over an hour and a half, and I think that's long enough for me yabbering and yakking and talking all kinds of schmack. But hey, I was busy. I had to get all caught up on the Morgan stuff, and I knew you guys would want to hear all about it. So I got as much info as I could together in a short amount of time. I hope I did it justice. But I always do one thing. One thing you can always count on, and that is, no matter what I say, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. The point is, as I tell you all the time, that is the way I see it. And if you don't like anything I said here, don't worry, it wasn't me, because
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is
Mayhem.
BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Mm-hmm.
I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindView. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Hi, I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way Sammy and I see it.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here.
I tried, Blair.
Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
これはブラインドビューダリー。それは私がそれを見る方法です。
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I asked her, Meyer, a couple times.
BlindViews. That's how I see it.
She ignores me.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
this is BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is
Me
BlindViews,
too.
and that's the way I see it. Towboat style.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I don't know, Marilyn. I'm going to try to check in. I haven't checked in. I've been kind of busy.
This
but
is
yeah,
BlindViews, and
I
that's
dropped
the
the
way
ball on that
I
one.
see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that is the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, that's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
We're BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews.
I'm BlindViews.
And I'm BlindViews. That's the way we see it.
I'm BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
This is BlindViews. This is the way we see it.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
Yeah, good old Morgan. Yeah, she I asked her to do an interview, and she said she would if I taught her how to live stream like I do. And I told her there's a lot of equipment involved, and it's different than living in a van or a car or whatever. And then she was just like, okay, whatever. And I never heard anything from her. And yes, I agree with Pam. No matter what we all say, and I said it a million times, I always try to root for her, and I always wish her well. Whether people believe it or not, they want to say I'm kicking her when she's down or whatever. A lot of people, a whole lot of people, no matter what they say, are still on her side. But some of us just can't help calling it the way it is, talking the truth, and saying just the way we see it.